Have you ever wondered if a robot could do your job? It's a question on a lot of people's minds lately. Everywhere you look, there's talk about artificial intelligence, or AI. Some people are excited, picturing a future where AI solves our biggest problems. Others are worried, thinking about robots taking over and jobs disappearing. The truth, as always, is somewhere in the middle. AI is not just science fiction anymore. It's here, and it's already changing the world of work in massive ways. But here's the key. It's not about being replaced. It's about adapting. Today, we're going to dive deep into the AI job revolution. We'll look at which jobs are most at risk, what new opportunities are popping up, and most importantly, what you can do right now to make sure you don't just survive, but actually thrive in this new era. Are you ready to future-proof your career? Let's get started. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room: job replacement. Yes, it's true that certain jobs are more vulnerable to automation than others. Think about tasks that are repetitive, predictable, and based on processing large amounts of data. Jobs like data entry, certain types of customer service, and even some aspects of bookkeeping are already seeing I make significant inroads. For example, AI can now scan, categorize, and process invoices faster and with fewer errors than a human ever could. In manufacturing, robots have been assembling products for years, and now AI is making them even smarter and more adaptable. Even creative fields aren't completely immune. AI can generate text, images, and even music. So if your job involves a lot of routine tasks, it's a wake-up call. But don't panic. This isn't the end of the story. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. The goal isn't to compete with AI on tasks. It's designed to do well. The goal is to focus on what makes us uniquely human. So, what are these uniquely human skills? Think about critical thinking, emotional intelligence, creativity, and complex problem solving. AI is great at executing tasks based on the data it's been given, but it can't truly understand context, empathize with a customer, or come up with a truly groundbreaking, out-of-the-box idea. This is where we shine. For instance, a doctor might use an AI to analyze medical scans and identify potential issues with incredible accuracy. But it's the doctor who talks to the patient, understands their fears, considers their lifestyle, and develops a holistic treatment plan that requires empathy and judgment. In business, an AI can analyze market trends and predict sales, but it takes a human leader to inspire a team, negotiate a complex deal, and build lasting relationships with partners. These soft skills are becoming the new hard skills in the age of AI. They are your greatest asset and your best form of job security. The future of work is less about what you know and more about how you think, how you interact, and how you adapt. Now for the exciting part, the new opportunities. For every job role that's being disrupted by AI, new ones are being created. We're seeing a massive demand for people who can build, manage, and work alongside AI systems. Think about roles like AI prompt engineers, who specialize in communicating with AI to get the best results, or AI ethics officers, who ensure that these powerful systems are used responsibly and fairly. There's also a growing need for AI trainers, people who help teach AI models by providing them with high-quality data. And it's not just tech-heavy jobs. Industries from healthcare to education to entertainment are looking for people who can integrate AI tools into their workflows to become more efficient and innovative. Imagine a teacher using an AI assistant to create personalized learning plans for each student, freeing up their time to provide one-on-one support. Or a graphic designer using AI to quickly generate dozens of initial concepts, allowing them to focus their energy on refining the most promising ideas. The key is to see AI not as a competitor, but as a collaborator, a powerful tool that can augment our own abilities and help us achieve more than we ever could on our own. So the big question is, how do you prepare for this future? How do you position yourself to thrive? The single most important thing you can do is commit to lifelong learning. The world is changing fast, and the skills that are valuable today might not be as valuable tomorrow. You need to cultivate a mindset of curiosity and adaptability. Start by getting familiar with AI. You don't need to become a programmer overnight, but you should understand the basics of how AI works and what it can do. Play around with free AI tools like ChatGPT or Midjourney. See how they can help you in your current job or with your personal projects. This hands-on experience is invaluable. Next, identify the key human-centric skills in your field and focus on developing them. Take a course on communication, leadership, or creative problem-solving. Volunteer for projects that push you out of your comfort zone and force you to think differently. Look for opportunities to collaborate with others, because teamwork and interpersonal skills are becoming more critical than ever. Let's break this down into some practical steps. First, do a personal skills audit. Write down the main tasks you do in your job. Then, for each task, ask yourself, could an AI do this? If the answer is yes, that's a signal to start developing new skills. Think about what's next. What part of your job requires strategic thinking, creativity, or managing people? That's your safe zone. Double down on those areas. Second, actively seek out training. This doesn't have to mean going back to university for a 4-year degree. There are tons of online courses, workshops, and certifications available, many of them for free or at a low cost on platforms like Coursera, edX, and LinkedIn Learning. Look for courses on AI literacy, data analysis, digital marketing, or project management. Even spending a few hours a week learning something new can make a huge difference over time. Third, update your professional network. Connect with people who are working with AI in your industry. Go to webinars, join online forums, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Learning from others who are a few steps ahead of you is one of the fastest ways to get up to speed. Finally, let's talk about mindset. It's easy to feel anxious or overwhelmed by the pace of change. But fear and resistance are not effective strategies. Instead, try to cultivate a sense of curiosity and optimism. See this transition not as a threat, but as an opportunity to reinvent yourself and your career. Think about the tedious, boring parts of your job that you'd love to get rid of. AI might just be the tool that lets you do that, freeing you up to focus on the work that you find truly meaningful and engaging. The future of work won't be about humans versus machines. It will be about humans with machines. The most successful professionals will be those who can effectively partner with AI, using it to enhance their own intelligence and creativity. This isn't about being replaced. It's about being upgraded. The AI revolution is here, and it's not waiting for anyone. By embracing lifelong learning, focusing on your human skills, and adopting an open, adaptive mindset, you can not only secure your place in the future of work, but also build a more fulfilling and exciting career than ever before. The future is in your hands. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a clearer picture of how AI is shaping our careers and what you can do about it. It's a huge topic, and we've only scratched the surface. What are your biggest questions or concerns about AI and your job? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content on navigating the future of work and technology. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.